Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. If today is your first day, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification button whenever I upload a new video so you can be notified. In today's recipe, we are baking vanilla cake, guys. I'm here to reveal to you how to preserve your vanilla cake and how to do a rainbow cake. Okay, yeah, I'm measuring my egg is a 53 gram. So I'm bringing my mixing bowl. I've used it to mix butter before, so I didn't bother to wash it. So today we are going to be working with 250 grams of butter. So basically all ingredients are supposed to be 250 grams of butter, sugar, eggs, and flour. So but for me, I want my cake to be typical and my clients are happy with it, I use 125 grams of sugar. So yeah, I have 250 grams of butter. So I just put that into my mixing bowl. Always measure your ingredients, okay? As you can see. So right now, one beautiful thing about this recipe is like when you season your food. So this is what we are going to do. We are seasoning our butter. Now we put it 125 grams of sugar. But yeah, I end up having 131 grams of or 130 of sugar. But that's fine. I recommend you always measure your ingredients, okay? But 130, 125 is fine. Okay, so I'm using 125 on my normal standard order, like 125 for 250 grams of butter. If I'm using 500 grams of butter, I'm using 250 grams of sugar. Now I'm putting in my egg. You say, what? Why is she adding the egg? Guys, trust me, this recipe is a hit. Stay tuned and enjoy it, okay? So don't just break your egg inside like that, okay? So you might end up having the chef or the egg is bad. You can see I break it on another clean glass. You put that aside. This is the lemon juice Z. That was what you need to preserve the cake, not the juice, is the Z. So if you want use a gin to preserve the alcohol, you need like from 14 to 24% of alcohol. Today we are working with 7.5 gram of spoon, which is half a teaspoon. Okay, half a teaspoon, 7.5 gram of. If you are using a gram or you want to use the spoon, half a teaspoon, you can say we put the alcohol, we put the vanilla, we put the egg and the sugar and the butter will start mixing. Can you see that? It's like you are putting a season on your food. I don't know if you get it. So now you scrape it after 5 minutes. This pretty fast when you are mixing it. It doesn't take your time like up to 30 to 40 minutes to mix your buttercream or to bring your butter to the room temperature. Let's assume you're having an order today or for tomorrow and you don't have enough time. So this recipe is a hit. It's good to go. Okay? You see, after 10 minutes, you must have been mixing it. You can see how it's coming white and fluffy. Okay? Trust me, this recipe is a hit. Follow my step. You're going to have a perfect result of this vanilla cake. So you carry on mixing. I recommend you use an alarm when you are missing this, okay? I recommend you use alarm so the alarm will guide you every 5 minutes. You can go and check it. What I just did there while the mixer is on, I try to scrape it. Be careful when you are doing that. You might hurt yourself, okay? Always off your mixer, turn it up and scrape it proper, okay? Some do it like that, like be careful. Now I'm adding my egg a bit. You can see my egg was there before. I had it a bit. I'm going to shave my flour. I always work with self-rising flour. So for the purpose we are using a plum flour, all-purpose flour or plain flour, so it's the same. You use 250 grams, then you need half a teaspoon, which is 7.5 grams. Okay, maybe you want to take it, you don't get it right. So always use a scale to measure it out, 7.5 grams. Okay, I was just on live on my Facebook to carry my Facebook people along while I was there doing some training as all. So now you can see the outcome after we adding the egg. I'm going to be adding 3 sections of this dry ingredients. You can just add a pinch of salt. Okay, salt is a season. You can add a pinch. Okay, you are not using unsalted butter on this recipe, so you can add the seed of butter. For if you are using unsalted butter, that's fine. The butter I will use is not salted butter. So I added a pinch. Do you know what I mean? Like a pinch, not a spoon, just a pinch. Okay, it's optional, you can do it or not. So I added it to this section. So you always scrape your, but after first section, you add your dry ingredients off your mixer, scrape it, off your mixer and scrape it. This is our butter, this is the outcome after you add all the dry ingredients. Can you see that? This is the outcome of our butter, okay? So guys, this recipe, as I said, follow my YouTube channel, subscribe. I have a lot of recipe to share. Invite your loved ones to come, okay? I was having a question the other my temperature vanilla cake, that the best vanilla cake. I have a lot of questions there. Someone was asking me if it's 500 grams of flour, what is the right measurement do I need of baking powder? You need 1 full teaspoon, which is 50 grams of baking powder. So in case you are still watching this video. Now, just that's how I bring out my foil paper, no, my baking paper. So I just trim it out in that square way, and my self-release cake pan, that's what I'm using. You can use butter to use your pan to do it, but I prefer use self cake release. Okay, so now I pour it in there. I didn't pour everything. This, let's say about 1,000, like I pour it in there. Okay, we still have left behind, so I just, this one that's left behind, I'm gonna be sharing to 2 portions to put a food color. I'm gonna show you how to put a food color. Can you see how fluffy the way it look like? Okay, this is the outcome when you use the mixer to mix it. Like everything here is mixer. You didn't use your hand to do the flour and mix it. Okay, I'm so sorry about my voice, guys. It's been a long, I've been trying to get okay with my voice. I have a big cold, but I say no, it's been long. I need to come and do backup on this video. So now, guys, what color do you think we should use? Guys, what is the best and the right color we should go for? So I end up using the yellow color and brownie color. So now I'm gonna be bringing my whole milk. Okay, as you can see. So I'm putting 1 tablespoon and 1 tablespoon. Vanilla is never too much on the cake. Trust me, guys. I added a drip of a vanilla. If you can see, I just fasted up a drip of vanilla. Now I'm mixing it. You can see it's brown. I'm just mixing it. So you add vanilla to your own milk. Okay. Now the drip of the color you are adding, I'm adding a color. I add a yellow here. I just mix it thoroughly. Now I'm adding the brown. The brown is not gonna make it a brown vanilla, like a chocolate cake. No, let's assume it's a rainbow cake. You are doing a color cake. That's fine. This recipe is fine. So if you say you are making a chocolate cake, don't ever use a butter. A chocolate cake, I have a heat recipe for that. It's an oily based recipe. So this is just like you are putting the color to become brown. It's not chocolate cake. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you try it. I hope you leave your comment down below. I hope you invite your loved ones. Let's be friends. Okay, this is the only place we can meet, guys. This is where I can share my idea, how my pastry. This is where I can share. I just bring out my cupcake. Let me go back to it. I just bring out my cupcake cup. I'm gonna pour it into a 2 section and put that in. Okay, you're gonna see how amazing how the outcome of it. So I also have a recipe of butter and oiling base. That recipe is a hit. I will be uploading that shortly. And my red velvet and my chocolate recipe, they are a hit. Trust me. I'm just here with my open mind to give you all I know. Okay, guys, I just want you to subscribe and invite your love and be friends and share your comment down below. Let's, as you can see, I'm going to be putting it in the oven. You must have preheat your oven for 180 degrees. So when you put it into your oven, this is the outcome. You can see this corner. You can see the cake is already coming out from the baking pan. You can see the aroma, or you shake the toothpick spoon on it to see if it's dry. Can you see? That was the cake I've baked later on that I was saying to you about the missy bowl. That was what the cake I baked later on, as you can see them. This is the outcome of our cupcake, guys. So one thing I forget to mention later on, if you are making this order for a pastor, a priest, or a father, or a person you know who doesn't take alcohol, a Muslim, please do not add the alcohol. Please do not utter to add it. Use the lemon zest to preserve it, okay? So you know what people don't eat, don't give it to them. Let your customer know what you are giving to them, okay? That's for that. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Turn on your notifications.